Welcome to the WDB Boys Podcast.
The hottest new podcast.
With your host, WDB leader, HB.
WDB, bringing you exclusive interviews, news, and more.
This is the WDB Podcast. Sit back and get ready.
Yo, what's up everyone, it's HB, and I'm really happy to announce that this is the first WDB podcast. So right now, in this video, we're going to talk with the leader and the founder of Julius Modding Team. Yo, what's up, bro? How's it going? And
what's going on?
My first question really is, how did you get into modding?
Well, at first, I started on PlayStation 3 around 2010, 11, 12, Call of Duty 4, and I ran into Ghostface Killer studying for himself. And I kind of got into those games every day for about a week or so. And then I just kind of got the idea from him, watching him do it, and actually being able to experience those kind of modifications to the game kind of gave me inspiration to want to, become a modder myself. So I tried to, save up money year by year to get a CFW PS3 around 2014, 2015. And I was able to get a PS3. Then that was jailbroken. And then it kind of all went from there on the console side.
Nice. Yeah, that's really cool, actually. So my next question is, what got you into starting a team? Was it something that you thought of immediately, or what was the process behind it?
Just looking around at other modders like Hackers for Hire, seeing what they used to do back in the day, and then watching Creation, that little clan that was on MW2 mostly. They kind of gave me the idea to make my own modding team. And I couldn't really think of a name to give it, so I kind of just wanted it to be not too corny, but kind of original, and just use my name and make it be Julius's Modding Team pretty much. So that's kind of what it stands for, is just, my modding team pretty much.
Nice.
And then everybody else that's in it.
Nice. That's dope, bro. Yeah. So what is what would you say your mission statement is with your team? What are you trying to what are your goals,
When I first started the team, kind of just to make friends, meet new people. But over the recent 2 or 3 years, we've kind of been trying to push out newer things paid stuff that gets cracked or leaks from, soon to be paid stuff, as well as developing. There's a few people on my team right now working on a PS3 menu for Black Ops 3 Zombies, the all clients menu. We thought about making it paid, but we're probably just going to make it free anyways because, Fatality got cracked. So we don't kind of see the point of making it paid now. And then again, that game is kind of not really popular as it was at first when it first came out on the PS3. So we're probably just going to make that menu free. But be looking for a preview for that within less than a week from now. Should be able to have a beta launch for it.
Damn, bro, that's really dope. Yeah, Black Ops 3, and actually that leads me into my next question. Modding has actually really been evolving really fast for the past couple of months with infection menus and God mode, and God mode just got released for Modern Warfare 2. It seems like Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare 2 are really fading away, with all these mods. I feel like Black Ops 3 and possibly even the newer CODs are going to become more mainstream, and they're probably going to be the ones that everyone's playing on. What are your opinions about infection menus and God mode? Do you think it's helping the community or making it worse for modders?
Let me see. Well, when I first discovered the exploit for PS3, I kind of wasn't feeling it at first, but I did more research and I did more digging into it, and I actually started to like how it was developed, and I find it interesting now. But at first, I kind of, wasn't really feeling it because I didn't want to see a bunch of new modders come out. But at the end of the day, it's great that they can experience that, jailbreaking feeling as I did whenever I was, younger and I first got my PS3, because, PS3 modding at first, and now it is kind of dying, but, we're trying to, all of us modders together, not even just my team, you guys and, Jimmo, everybody else, we're all trying to still make, that modding quality content for YouTube to try and keep it alive and going. And as far as the infections, kind of the same thing with the exploit. Wasn't feeling it at first, but people use it, they enjoy it, so I kind of just let people have their fun with it.
Yeah, that's true. That's good. Yeah, because it is a dying community. It's it seemed like that a few years ago, and then our teams really kind of been bringing more life into the community again, because that's doing clan battles and HVACing and stuff, and new menus that are coming out. It brings a little more excitement to the community. And I agree that a lot of people who don't have mod menus, they probably are really happy now to have some menus, like infection menus and stuff like that. And I feel like it has I guess it's their turn, because we've had our turn for all these years, and now they can have theirs. And now it's kind of like finding another even playing field, because it seems like with like Modern Warfare 2 with the God mode now, modders really can't kill each other. So like, how can modders really enjoy that game anymore? And it's like but now you have the newer CODs, and it's like Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3. I think those games will probably become hot now, and more people will start playing them. And even I think those games will become the mainstream, I think. And in a way, actually, it could bring more life into the community again, because more people actually are playing the newer CODs.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
That's true.
Yeah. Another thing I want to talk about is your website, your like you said, modding revived. Could you kind of explain more into that? Like, what kind of motivated you to start this?
Well, at first I was an administrator for Radical Exploits' website for about, I want to say 2 years. I started out as a moderator, but that site kind of went downhill, and they kind of demoted me for no reason pretty much. But I'm not going to really get too much into that, because, that's just drama. So I kind of just said, okay, whatever. And I reached out to somebody in my team that's a website hoster, and he was able to give me a website for free. And then I kind of had some others in my team help me kind of build the site up. And the whole point of making that website was just to pretty much give back to modders and help out new modders that, might not know how to use certain things on the PS3 or the Xbox 360. And we aim to just kind of, have a forums list that posts new menus, cracks, leaks, all that stuff. And then we also have, the live chat room on there. So if you need help or anything, I'm on 24/7 on the site. So you can just, kind of reach out to me, or, send me a message on the PM on there, or even Discord, as I'm willing to help anybody that needs help on PS3 or Xbox, because I didn't get the help that I needed years ago, and I had to teach myself, tips and tricks on how to do certain things. So I don't mind sharing my knowledge with people that need the help. And the whole thing behind the Modern Revive title, it kind of speaks for itself. We're trying to bring back modding, make it great again, pretty much. We don't want it to be super toxic. And that's pretty much the whole backstory behind the title.
That's really good. I really like that, actually, because, it did get a little dull and boring, and it's good to revive it, bring some life back into it. And it's good that you're helping people, because I know when I got started into mods, it was, kind of like I didn't really know what I was doing, so you kind of really didn't have any help. You kind of had to find everything by yourself. But it's nice to have like a hub, a place where you can go where people are willing to help you. So that's actually really nice. Yeah. So the next question I thought about is, between I've never owned a RGH. I'm familiar with it, but I've never owned one personally. But I've always used custom firmware, PS3, jailbreak, and I wanted to get your opinion, because you actually have both. You experience both sides of the world, which is nice. You experience the RGH and the PS3, and I wanted to get your opinion of which one is better, and kind of which one do you prefer more?
I'm gonna be very honest with everybody that's gonna watch this video. Honestly, after getting my first RGH in 2017, at first I really didn't like it because it was complex. I didn't really know how to run certain things on it. But over the months, when I learned how to use it the right way, I've honestly become a bigger fan of modding on the Xbox than the PS3. And the reason why is because I've noticed that on Xbox modding, there's a lot more things that you can do. As far as modifying, like Call of Duty, you can run multiple menus at once on the Xbox. As the PS3, you can only do maybe 2 at most, non-host wise. As on Xbox, you can literally run up to 5 non-hosts at once if you want to. But as well as my Xboxes, I have one that has my name cut on the side of it. I got that for free from a fan of mine. I like Xbox modding too because of the customizations you can get done to the Xbox. The LED fan, the Cool Runner fan, the different chips you can choose from that get installed to your Xbox depending on who you buy from. But the only downfall about Xbox I would say is that it is very hard to stay unbanned unless you're using a really good stealth server, but those usually cost a lot to stay unbanned. But as of right now, the challenges for Xbox have been down, which is like, the cheat system pretty much. And nobody's really been getting banned on Xbox. So that's, I guess, a good thing for now, But as well as, Modern Warfare 2 back again with the RC exploit thing. I did post a video on the Xbox leak of that. And shockingly, I haven't really seen anybody really using it as much as I thought they would. So that game's actually not too bad when it comes to that exploit being released.
Oh, good. That's really good. Yeah, actually, that sounds dope, because, I've always heard that you get banned quicker on the Xbox, but also there's a lot more, benefits. And I actually didn't even know that you could use multiple menus at the same time on there. So that's really
like
cool.
The only good thing to me is that you can run, like, even on GTA 5, you can load up if you wanted to at most 3 mod menus at once, or Call of Duty 3-4 non-host menus at once. Like, it's pretty crazy what you can do.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually. That's really cool. Yeah, so that's good. Like you said, people really aren't using it too much, the God mode. I guess really it's like, because also I've been using, because PS3 recently received something similar on Modern Warfare 3, God mode. Of course there's always been God mode classes, but with the new SCEINCE menu, you have God mode and it's more easier to use and stuff. But honestly, I really haven't seen too many people using it as well either. So maybe,
me either.
Yeah. So I think people are trying to not really abuse it, and so that's good actually. Another question I had is like, basically, what is your favorite menu? Like, what is your favorite game to just go to when you're just chilling, relaxing? Your favorite menu you like to use?
Honestly, I've always been a big fan of modding. Like the first game I modded on my PS3 when I first got it online and jailbroken was I actually went straight to Call of Duty 4, and I used the same menu that I got to use when I was OFW and I was a kid, which was GFK, his patch. And the favorite game that I do enjoy to mod the most would have to be Modern Warfare 3. I don't know why, but it's always been Modern Warfare 3. I guess just because the way the game is played to me, the play style of it is different. And non-host, I actually prefer to use Black Genesis because the auto wall is actually very good. And there's been a few times where I've managed to beat Paradox users and Reflex users with it.
That's good. Yeah. And surprisingly, I share the same thing, because like Modern Warfare 3 is like the game I play a lot on my downtime, and just kind of chill back. And SCEINCE is really nice, because it has like really great aimbot, and I love to just kind of play as, what I like to do is I like to play as host. So like I like to force host, but then not really abuse it. I kind of just lay back and just kind of give co-host to my friends and stuff like that, so they enjoy it. But but I kind of play like OFW with co-hosts, but with host menu. But yeah, that's a good one. Also, I like GTA 5 too, actually. But what do you think about like the best, like strongest menus out there, like Reflex and Paradox, like which menu do you feel like could be like the best menu of the year, or the strongest menu when it comes to HVHing?
Well, honestly, I can't get my Reflex B3 to work still, so that's why I haven't showcased it. But to my knowledge and seeing my clan members use it, and then seeing other modders on YouTube showcase it, HVH and all that stuff, I'm personally not a big fan of HVHing, but I will do it if somebody offered me to do it for a video. But I think Reflex B3 would probably be the best of the year, because Reflex came a long way. At first it was pretty shit, and then over the years it kind of went up. Ottawa got better, the anti-aims got better. So I mean, I personally think that one would be the best. Paradox.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, until we release our menu, WDB. No, I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, no, Reflex is definitely hands down the best menu, because like I've used a lot of menus, and I really just like how easy it is to use, and it's really made for like an HVHer, so that's what I really like about it.
It is.
Yeah, so I actually want to get away from like the modding part right now, and I kind of want to just get more into like your background in terms of like music, because I've seen that you've done music on your channel and stuff. And do you have any more future plans for it?
Actually, yeah, I recently released my EP on SoundCloud, but I didn't post it on my YouTube. But I will give you all my SoundCloud. It's actually, if you go to my YouTube page and my About tab, it should be there on the very bottom. But yeah, music-wise, my friend that records me and shoots my videos, he's been busy with his summer job and his girlfriend, so I kind of been just taking a break back from that. But soon, hopefully in about 2 weeks, he should find some free time, and then we'll link back up, and then we'll get back to recording some more songs, because I know that some of you guys actually want to see me put out more music, and I actually got a bunch of new followers on SoundCloud, and I do appreciate that from all you guys that watch my videos on YouTube and support me.
Nice. Yeah, that's really dope, actually, because that's what really takes you to another level. It's like, it's like, just branching out, doing different things, and it's kind of like breaking the mold and like doing music and stuff, being an artist. Like I've seen some of your music videos, and you got potential, you definitely could do something, and it's pretty cool to see you going for it like that. And you feel like that could be like a full-time thing in the future, like you would want to do that full-time? Or
for sure. I mean, like, I try to take advantage of it now. 7,000 isn't really a lot of subscribers, but at the same time, the right people push the videos out, the right people share it, there's a good chance that one of those videos could potentially blow overnight and get, 100,000 views or more.
Yeah, exactly. That's really good. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, so next question is kind of just like with life, like do you find time, to actually, mod and stuff, or, how do you balance your schedule? Because like for one, we both kind of share similar things, it's like we're both leaders of clans and our schedules are busy. Like how do you kind of like balance it, between the modding and everything you do?
Well, I try my best to be online at least once a day and play with my clan members and also subscribers. My clan knows I'm busy with life, so I'm not constantly on Discord, but I check it 2 or 3 times a day usually, and I try my best to be active at nighttime. That's the best time to actually catch me on, is late at night, because I'm usually busy all day doing personal things. And as well as like I just try my best to respond to everybody that messages me on Discord and YouTube. If I take about a day or 2 to respond to you, I'm sorry, just wait patiently and I will get back to you, because I do get spammed a lot on Discord. Shockingly, I get spammed a lot on Discord in the PMs, but I always try to help people out whenever they need help with PS3 or Xbox.
That's really good. That's really cool, bro. Yeah, because it's tough, every day is like, it's a full-time job, but that's really cool to be able to manage it like that. And it kind of brings me to my last question. It's just like, what really drives you to keep going, because it's tough. Like me personally, there's a lot of times where it's just like a full-time job, and sometimes without pay, you're working a lot without pay, and it's like, what kind of really drives you to keep going, keep making video content and stuff?
Well, at first I kind of took a break from YouTube a few months ago, just because I saw that, the PS3 community wasn't really releasing anything new that was catching my eye. And what's kind of brought me back to making videos, almost every day now, was because, excuse me, but I don't mean to brag or anything, but people know that I can get access to plenty of things that, behind closed doors that people don't want to release, or, they want it to be paid, but they want, me to try it out. And there's been a bunch of times where I do release things that I feel like shouldn't be paid, which brings me to a good topic real quick. I'm going to call somebody out, which is sinful. The Outcast menu. Me and him had an argument a few days ago about his menu, about me leaking it. The reason why I leaked his menu with a fly hack in it was because he was trying to sell it to people without authentication on it. So I felt like that was kind of wrong, and I just said, you know what, I'm gonna just give it out to people that want it, because for one, Battlefield 4 is kind of dead, and I leaked that menu, and I still don't see that game, ruined. Like, it's very dead with modders. It's mostly just OFWs playing that game.
Yeah, I've heard about that menu. That menu was really interesting. The flying, the flying ability. Yeah, that's something. Yeah, it's crazy. Like you said, there's a lot of menus being released and everything leaked out there, and it's cool that people aren't abusing it, because it could, quickly kill the community. But
yeah. Like the shake package too. Like, people from PS3 wanted the shake package, and I managed to get a hold of one of them. So that's
nice,
what the MW2 one is.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. And that brings me to my next question. Like, what things are you kind of like excited about this year? Any menus or anything you're planning to release?
I don't want to say too much. I don't know if they want it out, but for sure that all clients menu for zombies on Black Ops 3 for my team should be released within hopefully a month and a half from now. We're gonna make it free. I don't want to spoil too much of it, but it does have working all client stats, D rank and Master Prestige.
That's really cool. Well, that's dope.
But I recommend don't abuse the D rank. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Yeah. And I heard somewhere that you have a PS4 jailbreak.
Yeah, I haven't made any videos on it because honestly, I've been waiting for the online to happen, and I kind of wanted to surprise everybody. But I do own one. It's an older first gen PS4. I usually play it maybe once a week just to mess around on Infinite Warfare Zombies with RTM tools and shit. But yeah, like I do own one. I don't really showcase it because honestly, I don't feel like, there's a need to showcase anything on the PS4 because, if it had online, then it would be worth, showing to people.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that would be huge. I mean, it's like I want them to release it, and actually, I want them to make it a little more accessible for everyone because, the only way to get it is if by having an older version, but, But yeah, if they do make an online mode, that would be pretty cool because there's a lot of cool Call of Duties and everything. But at the same time, it's like the balance. Do you want modders on the newer games? Because it's fun, the newer games. Just playing free. Don't have to worry about mods. But at the same time, so it's interesting.
I've heard of people, and I do know somebody that has apparently, and I don't know how he did it, but he has his PS4 jailbreak online. And he's modded on GTA 5 and the Black Ops 3 before, but most of them are trying to keep it private, I guess, because they don't want it to be, public because, like you said, balancing it because, like, look at the PS3,
Right.
Like, it's so many modders. So, like, you only imagine how PS4 would turn out on Call of Duty and GTA and even Rainbow Six Siege, Like, all those games would be, ruined pretty much if it was all the way out there and everybody knew about it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that would be crazy. Yeah, the only game I really would want to mod on the PS4 would be like GTA 5 because that would be really cool. Yeah,
like roguish shit on that game.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, bro. I appreciate you for coming on and answering the questions and everything. And was there any closing statements you wanted to make?
No, I appreciate me being here. Thank you for giving me this opportunity, and make sure you guys check out my YouTube if you're new to this dude's channel, or if you guys know him but didn't know about me. I've been around for a while, kind of low key, that's why it's hard to find me. He got lucky and he found me. But subscribe to his channel, show him support, and thank you all for tuning in.
All right, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for checking this out. And thank you again, Mr. Julius, for being on the show. And make sure you guys go check out his channel in the description. Make sure you guys check out his SoundCloud as well, and also his website, Modding Revived. And we're going to have more of this coming soon, so stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching, and peace out.
Yeah, boys. Yeah.